Fuck.
Alright, we're back again. Level 1 was successful. You guys managed to earn yourselves a ticket all the way to the Gin Hunter tryouts in Chisis.
I don't want to be here.
Yes, you do.
Alright, Alvin doesn't want to be here.
Well, I think Alvin's going to have a lot more fun than he thinks. So here we go. I got a fun mission planned for the guys tonight. This is what I called the Bumbling of Babbles and Binks. And basically they are going to go through their big Gin Hunter tryouts here. Whether or not they really want to. Seems like Alvin kind of doesn't. Hector's a bit disinterested. But then again, he's disinterested in everything. He's a crotchety old man. I love alliteration. I think it's fun. I don't know. I constantly do it. The Tale of the Two-Town Tavern, the Bumbling of Babbles and Binks. You guys enter through that side of town right over there. All your characters.
Do we come together?
I don't know. Did you come together?
I don't see why not. I'd come with the group.
Well, I don't have brothers anymore, so... I mean, they left.
So you guys arrive in town and it's bustling. You are in the market. There's a bunch of different shops you can take a look around at. And you see a lot of people gathering towards the western exit over here, which is leading towards... No, this one over here. There's a couple of guards in front of it, actually, guarding the entrance. And you know that that's the way to the interior of the city guard station, and also the capital of the not the capital. I'm sorry, the Gin Hunter main base. I can't think of the words.
Fortress? Castle?
Hideout? No.
Central?
Hideout doesn't make sense.
Headquarters?
There it is.
There it is. It was group effort on that.
Mission over.
The power of teamwork.
Yes.
Well, that was the mission of finding out the word headquarters.
You did
Like Apothecary last mission.
Yes.
Oh, wait, which by the way,
Apothecary!
Oh, you're the other one.
when we first come into the city, I wait for the guys to go ahead and I pop into that apothecary.
Do you want to go in?
Yes.
Okay. The apothecary in town is a very famous one. It's called Babbles and Binks.
So we get into Chisis, and then I go, you know what? I miss apothecary smells. So let's see what they got.
And you walk inside and you notice the same pungent odors you remember from last time. And there's a stout little goblin sitting on the behind the counter, and he goes, "Hi, how can I help you?"
Good day. I'm looking for something in particular.
All right, most people are.
I take a sniff around. Is there anything, any similar smells to that relaxing sensation I felt in the last apothecary, which was a flame?
Well, I mean, it could be a number of many things. Probably most harmful to you.
I think I could take it.
Well, I don't know. Soothing effects from a smoking sensation. I mean, I suppose you could get that from Asher root.
Asher root. So how much is that?
Oh, about 10,000 gold per ounce.
Ah! Anything of pay-as-you-go kind of plan, perhaps?
Yeah, you give us money and then you go.
Pay and you go.
Hey. May I take a look at this Asher's root?
Absolutely. And he pulls this box out from underneath the counter and he places it down and opens it up, and you can see this. It's kind of like it's almost glowing blue, and it looks like but it looked just like a dried up tree root.
Okay, I'd actually like to get a good whiff of that so I know what it smells like.
Okay, go ahead and roll a nature check.
Nature. Oh boy. That is a 12.
12. All right, you get a good sense. You would be able to find that smell again.
Okay.
All right. So he goes, "Finest in all the land." And he closes it up, straight from Asher's Vale, and he puts it back underneath his desk. And he says, "Anything else I can help you with, friend?"
Oh, well, thank you, sir. Is there anything? Do you have anything that could treat wounds in the field of battle?
We do have some healing potions. We're kind of low stock right now, only 2.
I would like those if They are not 10,000 gold.
No, those are much cheaper. They would be 30 gold apiece.
All right then. I
Take
will
10,000.
Take some.
Both of them then?
Yes, I can afford it.
All right, here you go. And he gives you 2 healing potions. They can be used as a minor action in battle, and they restore 1 healing surge plus 5.
All right. Thank you very much. I'll go about my day.
All right, you have a good one.
Just not even gonna say bye. How rude are you?
Oh, I was waiting for you to address him, but
Oh no!
you take the lead.
I blatantly just leave, just very obsessed about this ashes room.
All right, make a perception check as you walk out.
Oh, certainly. Ooh, not bad. That is a 23.
As you walk out, you notice this. There's a goblin, another one, hanging out over here in this general area with 3 shady-looking guys, and they seem to be talking very feveredly at each other, like angrily almost. But they don't seem to be threatening, and when they see you see them, they kind of walk away.
I'm sorry. When you say they're angrily talking to each other?
Yeah, they were having an argument, but then they saw you eavesdropping, and they didn't want you to overhear.
What are these? They're just goblins, plainly dressed.
One was a goblin. The other 3 were humans.
Okay. Meh, probably nothing. Continuing about my day.
Okay. What about the rest of you? What would you guys like to do? You want to make your way around town, or?
I'd wander. This fortune teller has kind of got my eye.
Okay, you can make your way over to the fortune teller if you'd like. Anybody else want to go somewhere?
I'm gonna go to the animals.
Animals? Okay.
Mostly because most of them are probably bigger than me.
I was gonna say, do you want to come with me to the enchantment place? Because I.
Oh wait. Yeah, I'll go to the enchantment place.
No, you're
I
seeing
didn't-
the animals.
I didn't know
did the
there was an
enchantments all by
enchantment
myself.
place.
All to myself.
Nope, I'm going to enchantment.
Harder, better, faster, stronger enchantments?
Yes.
Okay.
I only read these. I only read those. I didn't even know those were over there.
So you wander up to the fortune teller.
Ah, a fortune teller. The great old fortune teller. Full of wisdom, kindness, all-knowing bullshit. Complete bullshit. I'm not buying this for a second, and there's nothing he could say to convince me otherwise.
And he goes, Mr. Black Dawn.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
He's an older gentleman standing in front of a crystal ball that seems to be glowing. He looks pretty legit.
Okay, he's really convincing me now.
Clearly, he knows your name.
Well, I was about to insult you and mock you and call you phony, but since you've already known my name without me saying anything, you've intrigued my attention. Right, I'm pretty much sold.
I am a fortune teller. The mysteries of time and space are not. And you see, he's getting. He actually stumbles because behind you, on this large altar, this man keeps yelling and pontificating. He's screaming over and over about something, and it's distracting your fortune teller friend. But he just kind of shakes his head and goes on. He says, I see I've intrigued you, my friend. Would you like to have your fortune read?
That depends. Will it cost me?
A mere 5 gold.
Sure. Just to test this so-called control or foreseeing of the universe that you so-called claim to have.
Absolutely. If I may beg one question. Normally it's 50 gold for me to read people's fortunes. I offer you 5 if you would please shut that dreadful man behind you up.
The loud one?
Yes.
That's in my hearing, non-existent hearing aid? I will gladly.
He's a preacher of the last dawn. This scientific mumbo-jumbo nonsense about how using magic is going to destroy the world.
Oh, well, it will. But I don't care for loud, obnoxious people.
He's in your yard.
Alright, you're going to make your way over to deal with him. Quick, back to you two. You enter into the room. There's a whole bunch of items sitting around on these trays. They look very shiny, swords and shields, and you can tell, being a magic user and also another magic user, you can feel a lot of magical power coming from this stuff. So you can tell it's
soaking in it.
you can tell it's been enchanted fairly decently.
Well, I require a rod. Or a staff. Something. What? Why is he... Shopkeep! I bang on the... if there's a counter or something.
A very, very old elf waddles his way around the back of the shop and makes his way to the front. Now stop with all the noise! What do you want?
He was making the noise.
What?
He wanted a rod.
I don't
We do
understand.
rods here?
Yeah.
Staffs? Poles?
I do rods and staffs all the time.
I'm alone on this one.
Oh, I get it.
Really?
So the frozen cloak doesn't really get innuendos, double entendres. He just sees it as words. I don't know why you guys are looking at me like that. It just seems... just saying I need a rod. I don't know what's so bad about that.
What type of enchantment were you looking for?
Well, as you can see, I do like the cold. You can't really see, I guess, but if colors mean anything, then I am dressed for the cold. I blend in with snow. I want cold stuff. Give me cold stuff now.
Do you have anything I can work with? A piece of starting equipment? We provide the enchantments, not the
Well,
items.
I do have a small staff.
May I see it?
You can see my staff if you want to. I just reach into my pants.
This is getting weird.
Tossing my staff. What are you laughing at?
He takes a look at it. Yes, I could do an enchantment for you. Wouldn't be cheap, though.
Could you make it bigger? People laugh when I take out my small staff.
I suppose I could
Especially
make it
the ladies.
I don't fight ladies. I don't fight women. What are you talking about?
Oh.
I suppose I can... There's
The
something...
little one doesn't understand.
I suppose there's something I can do to make your staff grow.
That's all I ask. I just want to hold a long, hard, stiff, powerful rod in my hand. I don't... What is the problem?
By any chance, is it a spell called Viagra?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
No.
I don't follow. That's probably at the apothecary.
Well done. He goes, yes, an enchantment of that... I could probably do that for around 500 gold.
Well, I don't quite have that much on me.
Ah, well then you know what you don't have.
An enchantment.
That's right. Tell you what, I can do it for 350, but not a penny less.
Do I have to pay you now? I can give you some now and the rest later.
Well,
I won't give it back, of course, until I pay you the rest.
Yeah, it wouldn't leave the shop until you paid it back.
Of course.
I could start, yes.
Yes, so I only have 50 gold remaining, so I'll give him 50 for now.
Okay.
And hopefully I'll get more soon.
Alright.
Hopefully when I destroy this Gin Hunter competition, I'll just give me gold.
Oh, you're going for the Gin Hunter tryouts.
It's a mere technicality. I am going to be a Gin Hunter. It's just the tryouts are just there for show, I think.
Congratulations. You get harder and harder every month.
Yes, I've heard the hardness of the trials.
Yes. Boy, all this talk about hardness and staffs, you're certainly going to get someone worked up.
I don't understand. What's he talking about?
Does he not get it?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
You know how they say it goes over your head? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I'm too short and it can't go over my head. But it's going way over his.
but with the height, it would...
Exactly.
Anyway. All right, about 2 days it'll take.
That seems reasonable. What exactly? What did you do in your youth, if I may ask?
In my much younger days, I was an arcanist, adventurer like yourselves.
Oh, until you took an hour in the knee.
What's your name, old man?
My name? You don't need to know my name.
But I'm curious.
I understand that. Many people are curious.
But I want to know your name.
And I don't want to give it. He seems very hostile with that almost.
Do you not have a name?
Would you please ask your friend to stop asking questions?
Let's go. Do you want to buy anything?
I want to know his name.
I want to go be a gin hunter. Let's go.
I don't, but I gotta fight in this stupid contest.
Fight? It's not always
Ish.
fighting.
Fight-ish.
Well, sometimes it's fighting. Sometimes it's a written examination.
I prefer-
Sometimes they ask you to perform plays and musicals.
Wait, what? What was that last one?
It's different every year.
I'm pretty charismatic.
Well, as long as it's not fighting, I should be good. I mean, I could do things like this, and I create a spectral image of myself.
He waves it away.
But that's all I'm good for.
Well, I better start working on this.
It seems I'll be staffless for a couple days.
Does that affect any of your powers?
I will have a -1 to everything that has an implement bonus.
Okay.
But that's
Alright.
okay.
So you guys leave. Hector, you make your way over to the podium, and there is this balding human on the stage, and he is ranting. He goes, "The sky will fall onto the earth will rise into the heavens, the seas will boil, and it will be the dawn of the last day. Repent! Repent, the end is nigh."
Sir, stop.
Stop believing whatever rubbish that is.
You're annoying the world.
Someone tell this motherfucker to take a seat, because I've had enough bullshit for one day already. I've had it up to here with these youngins. The world has already gone to hell. We've arrived.
Don't you
no more
understand?
damage.
It's gone to hell because of magic. Every day we sap away the Earth's life force until it has nothing left to give.
Magic? You think I don't know what evil's magic can do? Look what magic can do! It took my arm and my good leg. I don't need you preaching about it, reminding me of the deeds that I've already passed.
You stand down there. You could be up here warning people. You could be doing things.
You think they care what a crazy old lunatic has to say?
Well, no, but I'm
Two
not
crazy old lunatics. That would draw some crowd.
I'm not a crazy old lunatic.
Then what are you? Please inform me.
I know the truth. I know that everything's going to come down to the last day. And on the last day, everything will be destroyed.
And then what happens after that? A new world is born. Who are you to say which is better or worse?
Not anymore. Now that we've started using mana, there'll be no rebirth. There'll be no reborn. There'll just be emptiness.
Then that will exist.
If you're not going to listen to me, then no one is. And you see him trudge over and start packing up his crap.
He did it.
By the way, what's your name?
My name's Theodore. I instantly used that name, even though I knew that was your brother's name. He's like, if you ever feel like listening to the truth, we have a church on the far side of town.
Perhaps I'll stop by.
You know what magic can do. And he shuffles his bag over his head and walks off. And the fortune teller goes, "That was brilliant, Hector Blackthorn."
Thank you.
You didn't know that was going to happen?
His eyes kind of dart back into and he goes, "Are you ready to have your fortune read?"
As ready as I'll ever be.
He closes his eyes and starts working his hands around the ball. And he says, "I see a trial in your future, Hector."
Oh, wow. Really? You've intrigued me.
You will be betrayed. Lied to.
That usually happens in a trial.
innocent blood will be shed.
Sir, I don't mean to be blunt, but I've been around the block a few times. I know what the world has to offer. Can you be more specific?
It only comes to me in certain visions. A knife in a man's chest. Small man, though. Very short.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere.
What?
Standing.
I saw your eyes go, ooh.
Sounds bad.
A pool of blood. A very expensive, I believe it was a wand? I can't be sure.
Can I do an insight check on this guy?
Absolutely.
Insight is 12.
And you're checking to see whether or not he's telling the truth or if he's just giving you a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, I just want to make sure he's not bullshitting. Well, as far as I can tell, not bullshitting me.
Okay.
So, 20.
20, you are fairly confident that he is very serious about what he does. And he's giving you the truth of what he at least believes he saw.
Short man, was he... How short? Would you say a sword's length?
I couldn't tell you the height, but I could tell you the race. He was green. Had to be at least a goblin, or a tiny orc.
Okay, green. That's a relief. Okay. Did this happen soon? Do you know time frame? Any sort of other details?
Time is not a river. Actually, no, it is a river. But
It's definitely not a tree. That's for sure.
it's not. But it forks. If you get what I mean. No, I can't tell you.
It's not like wibbly wobbly, tiny one.
So
It's like a river with a rock in it next to a tree.
Are you saying time
The tree's
is
not
not set in
time
stone?
whatsoever.
I'm just painting a picture.
No, I mean, what I see here may not necessarily be here in the time frame. It's jumbled. It's like rushing water. It could be everywhere at once.
Oh, that
He's playing the oracle trick on you. He can't see beyond a choice.
When this happens, if it happens, you'll be sure to hear from me, and you'll have my beliefs in this so-called malarkey that I believe.
All right then.
Good day, sir.
And he tips his hat to you. All right, so everybody's going to make their way towards the western gate.
That sounds good. While I'm passing by these stands, what do I see with these fruits, veggies, exotic animals?
Various flora, fauna from, the animals. There's, general stuff, dogs, cats, birds, but then there's some of the exotic stuff. There's very rare, beautiful birds, and there's actually a very small, it's called a hedge rat. And what it is, it's almost like our version of a porcupine, but the spikes are much more rigid and kind of go just in a mohawk down its back. When it's threatened, it kind of curls up into a little ball of death.
Oh, that's my new best
I
friend.
want one.
And it collects rings for some reason. It's weird.
I would actually, as I'm passing by, I just want to talk to the guy. Have you happened to see any slime monsters about?
Slime monsters. Nope.
Cube slimes?
Nope.
Damn, trying to make a stew. All right. Well, have a nice day.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
You haven't had my stew. And I keep walking.
No, I have not. Thank God. And, alright, so you guys make your way to the gate?
Just, if I passed by the daggers and knives store, do I get a glance at the shop owner? Or can I get a glance at the shop owner?
Yeah, absolutely. What do you want to see about
I just want to see what he looks like.
He's a smaller... he's actually a shardmind.
Shardman? Okay.
And he looks a little bit weird, but he looks like he knows his stuff. He's actually sharpening blades on a small wheel and getting them to a pretty fine point.
Interesting. Alright, I just wanted to get a description of him.
Okay. Now the guards stop you, obviously, and ask for your papers. You all surrender them?
Yeah. But first, I flash my hero's token. I'm like,
It's no good here, just paper.
I'm just showing you.
Are you just taking them?
Well, we need to let you in.
Can we hold on to them?
No.
Oh.
Because after you get kicked out, you're not going to get back in with this one. You got to get another one.
Oh, you think we're gonna get kicked out?
Everyone says they're not going to get kicked out.
Produce fake ones. I don't want to give up my papers. I'm keeping mine. Give me the fake thing.
He's going to do a perception check then and see if he notices that they're fake. Good.
Got him! Yes!
Oh my, really? You really?
I didn't ask.
Don't look at me. They dragged me here. They need me. Believe me.
You better be the healer. And they kind of part the gate and let you in. And you guys make your way in
I sort of chuckle as I walk past.
and into the next room.